Howdy folks, welcome back, and it's me Impulse bringing you some Division gameplay in the background. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, right then. As it says in the title, I managed to, got AMD not to crash World of Tanks while playing it. Yes, yeah, managed to do that. However, before I get into explaining how I managed to do it, I noticed something on the AMD forums and on quite other forums that this World of Tanks issue is still ongoing. Nothing has been done about it. People have been asking, have you submitted the proper fault report? And everyone said, yes, we've been through the settings fault report, which is a thing where you fill in, give them all your specs, give it to them, and they're supposed to look into it. Yet they haven't. And a lot of people have complained, and the fact that it's not looking good, a lot of them have said, yes, we can understand. They're saying the reason why they're not dealing with that is because it's the CPUs are causing issues. Yes, we know Ryzen are having an issue, performance-related issue when it comes to certain games, and I know AMD is trying to sort that out as soon as possible because it's a really, really big leap back into the CPU market in front of them. Yeah, I can understand that. However, you cannot forget about the AMD graphics drivers. You cannot forget about the GPUs and just concentrate on the CPUs. That's the wrong way to do it, and they need to solve this out. And so, literally, what I've managed to do to get the game to work, I still have one problem, though I will explain that in a second, but what I've managed to get it to work was going to AMD settings and switch off Relive. I switched off Relive, jumped into World of Tanks, and I played World of Tanks constantly for over 2.5 hours. Over 2.5 hours without the game crashing at all. It worked perfectly fine, no issues, no stuttering. Every time you occasionally get stuttering when I was using the Relive, and then suddenly the game just crashed. But this time it was nothing, it worked perfectly. The graphics looked absolutely great. For some reason, I didn't have any line going across the screen every now and then. Everything seemed to work perfectly well, and all I did was deactivate Relive, the recording and streaming software, which is, to be honest, a very good software. It's just not very good when it comes to World of Tanks and World of Warships. It just crashes the system. However, I did say I had one problem, one issue. Yeah, I still reckon there is something wrong with the graphical drivers though, because when I came to closing down the game to go back to the desktop to finish, because I finished playing, I had a black screen and it froze everything. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even do Control Alt Del to get the task manager up so I can stop the game through task manager, because it completely froze the PC, so I had to switch it off. That is the only issue, which makes me think that there's still a graphics issue with the game as well. When you shut down, it still thinks it's playing and it stays there. I reckon that's what's happening, and it's freezing the whole system, so there's something still not quite right with the graphical drivers. But overall, I was able to play the game for 2.5 hours, no issues. It's only because I came off that's when my issue arose. And that was all I did while I was deactivating Relive. But looking at the forums, and quite a few of them have been saying that they've been hearing rumours that AMD might be bringing out some, I don't know if it's true, but there's a rumour that AMD might be bringing out some templates which you can download. You go online to their website, you type in what you want to do. It's streaming templates, so you can use your software when you want to stream. And they put on their website, you go in, you just change what you want to put on there, to put your name on it, your channel name, anything like that, and it does it for you. You save to PC, and then when you then connect it to your AMD settings, and then when you go streaming, there it is. I think that's a really good idea. Hopefully they are going to do it, but at the moment it's just a rumor. Somebody could have just started this rumor as they do on the forums, but if it is, it's something I'm really, really looking forward to, because it would be nice. Because that's the one thing I'm not very good, because I don't have Photoshop. I don't have any of the stuff to make my own templates, because I'm not really that way inclined. I'm not software related. I'm more hardware. I know how to put everything together. I can build a PC, no issue, and like that. That's not an issue. I'm just not very good with the software issue part of it. That is not my line. It's just hardware. That's what I'm good at. But I also like playing games. And as you can see there, I've got a pretty good setup. I've got a couple of quite a few exotic weapons, I got quite a few exotic weapons, as you can see there. but I've only got 1 armor at the moment. I've now got 3 pieces of armor for 1 character. That's absolutely good, isn't it? But hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button if you did. Let me know if you're an AMD user and what I've just told you does help you play World of Tanks, if you play World of Tanks or World of Warships or any older game, because I believe Relive is the issue there at the moment. Hopefully AMD will get off their fat butts and sort this out. But until next time, it's me, Impulse, sign off. Have a good day, folks, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye from me.